Hello and welcome back to Kingdom Reviews. I'm your host, the Future Keybearer, and today we return to Traverse Town. By the time you get back to Traverse Town, you should have unlocked the Red Trinity. You use it on the sewer grate that'll unlock a secret passageway. A sewer grate. Truly one of the great obstacles that Sora has to face on his journey. The Trickmaster, the Stealth Sneak, Cerberus himself. A fucking sewer grate. Seriously, couldn't have Sora just slashed that thing with his Keyblade or something? Inside the waterway, you find Leon and Aerith. They tell you that the keyholes that you've been locking are actually portals that lead to the core of the world. When the Heartless find these portals, they go inside of the core and do something that causes the world to disappear. So, it's imperative that Sora find them and lock them. Why each world has a portal that leads to its core, and why those portals are shaped like keyholes, I don't know, but fuck it, it's Disney and it's magic. Anyway, Aerith suggests that you take the Gummy Block that you found back in Deep Jungle and show it to Sid. Leon also decides to give Sora a special gem that he's been carrying around with him for good luck. You get back to Sid at the accessory shop and he tells you that the Gummy Block is a navigation gummy that will allow you to travel to new worlds. He agrees to install it on your gummy ship for you as long as you make a delivery for him. Oh my god, running from point A to point B to point C on fetch quests? This really is an RPG! So you take the book that Sid asked you to deliver to this door with a fire emblem on it. Sure. And behind it you find this weird little house.
There's something about this musty place. It reminds me of the secret place back home, where we used to scribble on the walls. Remember?
Kyrie?
Sora?
Sora, how much sleep have you been getting on this adventure? So you find out that this house apparently belongs to Merlin from The Sword in the Stone. Interesting appearance. But before you can really get a conversation going, Merlin has to unpack. Presto! Presto? Really? Why couldn't they have him say higgitus figgitus? I mean, for crying out loud, they got the little dance and the animation on the objects right. Why couldn't they do that? So after Merlin's unpacked, this room pretty much becomes a place where you can practice your magic. Not that you really need practice with it. You also find out that this place is also serving as a temporary residence for the fairy godmother from Cinderella. So you deliver the book to Merlin, but he isn't able to tell you exactly what it is. All he knows is that you have to find the missing pages from it. And that is a headache for another time. He also advises you to show the gem that you got from Sid to the fairy godmother. She tells you that it is a summon gem. Yes, there are summons in this game. And they're pretty freaking awesome. For the most part. Instead of summoning grand monsters like you do in the Final Fantasy games, here you summon Disney characters. I'll be going over each of the summons individually as they're unlocked. The summon that is unlocked here is Simba from The Lion King. The basic idea behind Simba is that you charge up a meter, and then once you release it, Simba lets out an earth-shattering roar that damages all enemies around you. The more the meter is charged up when you release it, the stronger the roar is. This is a great way to deal with crowds of enemies. At least it would be, except for the fact that the charge gets disrupted every time Sora gets attacked. And even then, it wouldn't be so bad if Simba still let out the roar when Sora was attacked. While it is a cool idea for a summon, can't recommend. After you leave Merlin's house, you'll never believe who you run into.
There you are. What's going on?
Oh yeah, you're in this game, aren't you?
Okay, so you're coming with us, right? We've got this awesome rocket. Wait till you see it.
No, he can't come.
What?
Forget it.
Why not? I mean, Riku can hold his own in a fight. And with that, Riku just seems to disappear. So Sora, Donald, and Goofy go to meet Leon and the others at Sid's house. While there, they tell Sora, Donald, and Goofy about the witch Maleficent.
You see, it's just as I told you.
Speak of the devil.
While you toiled away trying to find your dear friend, he quite simply replaced you with some new companions.
Wait a minute, didn't Sora just say...
I've been looking for you, and Kairi too, with their help.
So why the fuck is Riku believing Maleficent's lies? So from there, you're instructed to go to the second district and locate the bell tower. Once you get there, you ring the bell. Which flips a panel in the fountain on the other side of the district. I've been asking why a lot in this review, haven't I? Anyway, when you ring it a third time, the keyhole appears. So I guess there's nothing left to do except block it, right? You find yourself fighting against the guard armor again, but it's a lot easier than it was the first time. In fact, this battle doesn't even take half as long. However, this is just a ruse. In the middle of fighting it, the guard armor starts to change. Now it's in its more powerful form. The opposite armor. Why the fuck didn't it transform into this the first time? It's basically the same fight, except pieces can fly around more freely, and it has a fucking laser cannon! Oh, sweet fuck! So you defeat the guard armor, you lock the keyhole, and then it's time to move on to the next adventure. Wow, that was a blunt ending.